Ellen is one of the most watched shows on mainstream TV. Aside from her incredible and charming personality, she's basically one of the best comedians which you see around. The show has basically been around for 20-ish years, and its popularity is undisputed. She cracks her jokes easily and engages celebrities from all walks of life. Trust me, everyone enjoys watching Ellen do her work, but being a celeb in her own right, she manages to ask them some uncomfortable questions about things like their dating lives. Even though everything on the show is always fun and jokes, sometimes things can turn out badly. Some things could even quickly become awkward, and anyone would find it difficult to laugh. Unfortunately, not even DeGeneres' quick wit, humor, and laid-back demeanor could salvage these awkward moments. Hello and welcome back to Splash. Today we are going to be talking about 5 strange Ellen moments. But before we get on to that, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps us out a lot. Also, make sure that you keep watching till number 1 to find out the strangest thing that has happened on the show. You will not believe it. So without any further ado, let's get on to the video. Number 5. Jessica Simpson couldn't stop babbling. Singer Jessica Simpson gave an interview with DeGeneres in May of 2017 that was such a train wreck the hostess couldn't keep a straight face. She began the interview slurring and sounding slightly out of breath, insisting to DeGeneres that she wasn't pregnant because she had an IUD. Nothing's gonna get in that uterus. It only got worse from there. She discussed mermaids not being allowed to pee on her children. Seriously. The definition of manhandling, and the duration of her relationship with and marriage to Eric Johnson, which she estimated to be about 7 years. Maybe.
Why do I even ask you?
Like 8, 7, 6, I don't know.
Then Simpson announced that her longest relationship ever has been with a woman, but not like that. She discussed her billion-dollar fashion empire, pointing out that if she can do it, anybody can do it, and mentioned that her husband may or may not give her massages in his sleep. We think. She continued speaking endlessly without any end in sight. DeGeneres broke the fourth wall several times to give Jim Halpert-style stares to the audience, but ever merciful, she eventually cut to a commercial to put Simpson and the audience out of their respective miseries. Number 4. The uncomfortable Caitlyn Jenner confrontation. DeGeneres confronted Caitlyn Jenner about her conservative views on same-sex marriage in a September 2015 sit-down that forced the transgender activist to later clarify her opinions. "I'm a traditionalist," Jenner told DeGeneres. "I kinda like tradition, and it's always been that a man marries a woman. As time has gone on, I think a lot of people on this issue have really changed their thinking here too. I don't ever want to stand in front of anybody's happiness. That's not my job, okay? If that word marriage is really that important to you, I can go with it."
And it's funny because you're still kind of a little not on board with it.
No, I'm on board. I mean,
Yeah.
it is going to be the, pretty
Because
much
if-
the law of the land.
DeGeneres, who's married to Portia de Rossi, gently pointed out, obviously marriage is an important word because marriage is marriage and equality is equality, so we want the same word everyone else has. It is. That's the word. We want the same thing. After the episode aired, Jenner wrote on her website, "Like many people, there was a time when I didn't realize how important it is for gay couples to have the right to get married. But after hearing from my gay friends and learning more about the hardships they face because of discrimination, it became clear to me that everyone should be able to marry the person that they love." David Arquette's Never Have I Ever. In a September 2015 segment of Never Have I Ever, DeGeneres played the game with Wanda Sykes and David Arquette, who fans worried had fallen off the wagon in his appearance. Arquette admits in part of the game that he has been drunk before noon and says making love on the beach results in chafing.
It's dangerous. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Chafing. What?
He giggles throughout the segment and asks DeGeneres to cut one of his remarks, a suggestion that she quickly shuts down. Following the interview, fans expressed concern for Arquette on Twitter, with one writing via the Daily Mail, "Watching Ellen, my sister and I are trying to determine whether David Arquette is high or just really freaking weird and we never knew it." Another tweeted, "At Wanda Sykes, look beautiful on your show today, but what was up with David Arquette? Awkward." Arquette was self-confessed alcoholic for years, making his first public trip to rehab in 2011, reported TMZ. Prior to getting help, he admitted on the Howard Stern show via People that he'd been drinking a lot and that he becomes a maniac when he's drunk. A rep for Arquette later insisted his Ellen appearance was no big deal, telling the Daily Mail, "That's just David. He always has a lot of fun on shows, and if you look at other clips from other talk shows that he's done, it's pretty much the same. That's just his personality. Number 2, that time Ryan Seacrest thought Ellen gave him a sex toy. In January 2008, Ryan Seacrest appeared on the Ellen DeGeneres Show on DeGeneres' birthday and gave her a bingo game as a gift for them to play at game nights at her home. Toward the end of the segment, Seacrest finds a small birthday gift bag near his seat and looks alarmed when he peers inside. "What's that?" DeGeneres asks. "More gifts?" A horrified Seacrest opens the bag and removes a blue metallic bingo marker that he thinks is something much more inappropriate for daytime TV. He scrambles to put it back in the bag, grimacing and telling his host, "I don't know what that is." He giggles sheepishly and tries to remove the bag behind him. DeGeneres cackles when she realizes what has happened, at which point Seacrest finally figures out what the gift really is. She's still laughing as he attempts to change the subject, mixing the bingo balls in their cage and yelling G51.
G51!
Number 1, Kanye West monologue goes on and on and on. Remember Jessica Simpson couldn't stop talking? Well, it happened again, but only this time it was Kanye West. And this time, things were far worse. In May 2016, Kanye West literally left Ellen DeGeneres speechless. If you watch the show, then you know this doesn't happen frequently. She asked him if he regrets anything that he's tweeted, and the rapper launched into a rant lasting more than 6 straight minutes.
After they call me Wacko Kanye. Isn't that so funny? The people point fingers at the people who have influenced us the most.
His tangents included everything from his artistry to fashion design to bullying to race to Facebook. In light of the psychotic breakdown the rapper suffered 6 months later, this rant has morphed from something originally interpreted as silly to somewhat dark and sad. Probably it shouldn't have been taken so seriously, but you just can't help but deny the awkwardness of the situation. Well everyone, hope you enjoyed it. While you are here, go ahead and click the links above to check out some of our other awesome videos. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you in the next video.